Okay, in this diagram I have an inscribed angle, X, that is attached to an arc that's 72 degrees. I also have an inscribed angle, Y, that's attached to that same arc of 72 degrees. So if I find the measure of one angle, I'll know the measure of the other because X is going to equal Y. Well, the arc is 72 and the angle is going to be half of that. So I get 36 degrees for both X and Y. X equals Y, which is equal to 36 degrees. Let's move over to the picture on the right. We've got A, B, and C. All of these diagrams, hopefully you're getting to them, you're pressing pause, and then you're checking your answer with me. This diagram right here, I've got a semicircle that's 180 degrees. That makes the other semicircle 180 degrees, which makes A equal to 85 degrees. We've got B. B is going to be half of 95. B equals 1/2 of 95, which I got as 47.5 degrees. And then we have measure of angle C, which is attached to that semicircle, making C a 90-degree angle. So hopefully you got those three answers. Like I said, they go pretty quick. Highlighters, huge help. I've got angle C that is capturing a semicircle. I have angle B that is capturing that same semicircle. C and D are going to be equal measures. I'm sorry, C and B are going to be equal measures. Since they capture a semicircle, their measure is 90 degrees. A, I get to use a third colored highlighter. Woohoo! A is an arc that is captured by an angle that's 25 degrees. So A is going to equal twice 25, which is 50. So the arc is 2 times the measure of its inscribed angle. Here we have that tangent and a chord creating an inscribed angle. Even though part of the side of the angle is the tangent, we still consider it an inscribed angle type of situation. W is going to equal half of 246, which will be 1, 2, 3. So W is 123 degrees. I told you these go by quick, 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 quick. The blue, this blue arc is 230 degrees, which is going to make the pink arc 360 minus 230, 130 degrees. And the angle, that inscribed angle, is going to be half of 130. So X equals half of 130, which is 65 degrees, and Y is equal to 130 degrees. 2 more problems to go. 2 more problems to go. I've got a straight line that's creating a linear pair with that chord. So that chord has created a linear pair. So E is going to be supplementary. So 180 minus 115. This is what measure of angle E is. That's going to give me a 5, a 6, a 65 degrees. The angle is 65 degrees. The arc is going to be 2 times that. So F is going to equal 2 times 65, which is 130 degrees. And our last problem. We need to find the measure of angle A, which is an inscribed angle, that captures an arc that's attached to a central angle. So the central angle and the arc are equal. So that makes the arc 44 degrees, which makes A half of that, which is 22 degrees. We've got 160 right here, 160 degrees. Then we've got the 44 degrees. And we need to find out what C is. C is going to be the arc that's left over. So 360 minus 160 is 200. Take away that 44 and I get 156. So C is equal to 156 degrees. B is an inscribed angle with a tangent and a chord capturing that arc of 156. So B is going to equal half of 156, making that 78 degrees. And the measure of angle A, I think we already said A was 22, B was 78. Oh, we got all our answers. C is 156. Told you, it goes by in the blink of an eye. Blink of an eye and you're done. Hopefully you'll find lots of these problems kind of, chill. They're kind of chill because they're just simple half doubling, using lots of color. That will help you determine your arcs. And sometimes you have to draw the pictures over again because they do become a little complex with all the color that you're using. So that concludes our lesson on inscribed angles.